Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas, and pay heed all who enter, and beware. The Jayhawks will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Red Raiders offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience, Jesse. These kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't...
The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. It wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
The offense starts with a short field. Wants to throw on first down. Makes his connection. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Ballard. Fires to the right. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
7, Texas Tech, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. On the ground, it's Dickey. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Red Raiders are on the move. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Back to throw, it's Strong. Finds his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's got it. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting this season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
The give from the gun. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense and you're thinking 2nd and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot, and then you give up a sack, and now all of a sudden you're in 3rd and long and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this, but we're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point is good. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Move the change with that completion now on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. That's reeled in. It's Thompson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. The Jayhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and goal coming up here. To the air, it's Ballard. Makes the catch. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Well, he won't have any problem with the distance, but the angle could be a different story from the left. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there. And his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? But if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snares it outside. It's Johnson. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll go to the counter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. To the air. It's Strong. Working that left side now. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Using the spin move. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. And the Jayhawks are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll keep it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
The Red Raiders want to move quickly. Off-play action on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Looking to throw, it's Strong. Swings it out to his running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his back in the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on second down. Quick handoff. He locked up and held on to bring him down. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the return, it's Dickey. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Leaves it with the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second and 14. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Dickey. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pressure coming. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They've got the screen set up. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Powers through the defender. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First down here for the offense. They'll run the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just got 1 on that last run. Now 2nd and 9 from their own 26. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. to throw. It's strong. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll try the left side. Keeps the legs moving. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Florida State has the lead at this time, but there haven't been quite as many tomahawk chops today as we expected. This is close. They're up by a field goal over Georgia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, running back gets to give. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Now on the option. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Bringing it back, it's Dickey. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the air on 1st down. Makes a connection. He's off to the races. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Number 81.
Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas Tech, 21, Kansas.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He's going to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Dropping back, it's Ballard. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Texas Tech, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Comes out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. He makes a catch. Running toward the tape. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Looking to go up top on first down. He'll take a shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Strong. Pocket starts to collapse. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
First down, Kansas.
He wants to throw. Got him downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. On the option. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half.
27, Texas Tech. 21.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Scanning the field, it's Ballard. Feeling some heat. He finds his man. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Coming after him. Lofts one high and deep. And that pass is intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. It's complete. They will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to the Coyotes. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. They'll try the run. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. They go to the draw. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd down after the run. Looking downfield, it's Ballard. Throwing right. It's caught. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Jayhawks have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Finds his big tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They're going to throw it again. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're bringing heat. He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the air. It's strong. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He fires one deep over the middle.